Hey, what's going on? This is Martin, owner and trainer of Fuller Fitness, and with this one, the goal is to try to do dumbbell rows with 150 pounds. Oh man, the interesting thing about that is when I was growing up, I didn't know that was a possibility. I didn't know dumbbells were that heavy, or can be that heavy, or have that amount of weight on. Uh, so the fact that I've been able to do it is interesting to me. So I don't know if I'm gonna do one set of six or multiple sets of one or multiple sets of two, but I'm definitely gonna try to lift it, and hopefully this is one of the days that I'm actually able to do it. All right, so it looks like two is the number. I don't know. I don't remember the highest number of reps I've done doing rows with that, but I think the highest I've done might be three. Whatever the number is, it's not a big number. So so um, man, it's just awesome. Especially for any of you that might be struggling with moving a certain load. One, make sure you're warming up. Whatever a good warm up is for you, especially if you're younger compared to being in your 40s like I am, soon to be 41, depending on when this video is seen. Warm up, don't rush while warming up. I would say try not to lift, to pull the dumbbell really fast. That's up to you if you try to do that. But the heavier you lift, the less speed you should try to put into it. At least not till later, to where it starts to, not feel as much of a challenge. But at first, if ever, to just not try to go that fast. And then depending on how many sets you do, try not to, rush in between sets. And you should be good to go. So again, if you're beginning, give yourself time to grow, give yourself time to progress. And if you've been doing it for a while and seems like you stopped getting stronger, hopefully you're able to figure out what to do to make changes. I know I had to do that when I was in my late 20s, early 30s, to where I've been lifting heavier than I have over the last 8 years, especially the last 6 years. So, all right, this is set number two. I don't know if I'm doing a second set or a third set. Well, I'm doing the second set. I don't know if I'm doing a third set. So, all right, so I think I am going to do a third set with that. Actually, I'm kind of mad at myself because I was supposed to do barbell deadlifts first, but whatever. I was so motivated to come in and do my dumbbell rows and somehow forgot to do barbell deadlifts, but whatever. It's not like I can't still do it, but I usually do that first. So how I forgot, I don't know. But like I said, don't rush. Um, you know, nothing. There are many things that are not a guarantee. So take your time, so that way you don't move a certain load and was in such a hurry to get there that you hurt yourself and now you can't do more than that. better or more than that due to you being in a rush to impress whoever you're trying to impress, or whatever the situation is with some people, to where they're in such a rush to try to achieve certain things and hurt their back and rotator cuff and uh, tearing their package, just all these different things, knee issues, just all these different things that some people deal with. And it's much less likely that you have certain issues if you're not rushing to do it. I didn't rush to do stuff, I was just not doing it correctly. So, thankfully, being as curious as I am about this stuff, that I was able to make changes in terms of what I eat, um, how much sleep I try to get, and not rushing my warm up sets. So, do what works for you, but that's my opinion. So, here's my third set. All right, so 3 sets of 2 for me with 150-pound dumbbells. Feeling good. I don't feel exhausted. Don't feel out of breath, even though before I started, I was doing a lot of yawning and wishing I was in bed. But now that I've done the stuff that I've done, took the dog out for the first time, and now I'll come in and do this. So, again, I'm feeling good. Again, soon to be 41, depending on when people see this video. Um, yeah, just like I said, don't rush. Uh, don't rush. Hopefully, you're doing it for you. Uh, you know, which may seem weird for those of us that record what we're doing, but for me, if I had the opportunity that people have now, to where I could have seen videos of what's possible with lifting heavy dumbbells, and had an idea in the 1990s of what I might be able to do at some point in my 20s, 30s, 40s. Um, I would have loved to do that, see that, I should say, especially to be working out at home. So yeah, just don't rush. Hopefully, it's not based off of popularity or trying to impress anybody, and hopefully, you get to where you're trying to get to. Hopefully, it doesn't take longer than necessary. And then, if you actually want help with that, um, I am the owner and trainer of Fuller Fitness and offer online personal training, to where um, hopefully we are a good fit, to where I can handle having you as a client and you don't mind having me as your trainer. So, for anybody interested in that, don't hesitate to let me know and see what we can do to get in contact and see if we can get that started. Otherwise, hopefully you enjoyed the video.